Air, the founder of Clover, wanted to start a company that would positively impact the environment in some way, and he started thinking about food as a way to do that. He decided he wanted to start a restaurant, and he decided to test the restaurant using a food truck. So instead of doing like a focus group or tasting parties or something to figure out what he wanted to serve, he decided to pull a truck up to MIT and just test everything on customers. First truck was in Cambridge, October 2008. Cambridge actually has a moratorium on food trucks, so Air had to figure it out through MIT, and there was an empty spot at MIT, and someone had backed out. Second one was in Boston. We were the first new truck in Boston, so we pioneered the process of getting permitted in Boston. And now there's this whole office that exists that helps people through that process.
So the food truck permitting process is extremely complicated. The city has done a great job sort of outlining it all on their website, but we work with a lot of different parts. So there's the Office of Food Initiatives, the Department of Transit, which deals with parking, Department of Public Works, which deals with public safety, the Health Department, which is just, is your food up to code? Are you practicing, hygiene and all of that stuff? And then the Fire Department, which has to make sure that all of your cooking equipment is up to code. So we had to get our plans inspected, and then our truck inspected, and then we are inspected on a yearly basis after that.
So our first day of business was last Wednesday morning. So tomorrow marks a week, which the other food truckers have been incredibly supportive and helpful, and just have really mentored us when we've been okay, we're confused about this. It says that if you're a food truck, you have to send a letter to every business that's within 100 feet of everywhere that you vend. What does that mean? How do you get all those addresses? Just little things like that. People have been really supportive.
Our truck opened exactly 1 year ago on April 20th, 2012. It was in the second year of Boston's food truck program, and we basically have had a whirlwind of a year. It feels like so much longer than 12 months and so much shorter at the same time. There's definitely plenty of friendly competition. Luckily, in the city of Boston, we don't have to battle each other directly for our spots because the city administrates that program. In general, I think the food truck community has been amazing in terms of offering support to new food truck operators. When we were about to open, we wrote a quick email to Patrick from Bon Me asking him a question about our inspection process, and he wrote us back 10 paragraphs of things to look out for. And so we've really tried to pass that along.
Steam button right there. That's me, right?
Yeah, that's it.
And Bobby, you make your green pudding and your pudding.
So the reason Clover doesn't have meat on the menu is because the livestock industry is a big contributor to global warming. So what we want to do is replace one meat meal in people's weeks with a vegetable-based meal. Clover sort of pioneered this, and other trucks picked it up, where we actually prep food on the truck. So you'll see us cutting onions to make soup each morning. That's unheard of in other cities.
And so we thought, how cool would it be? There's so many farms in Massachusetts. If we were able to highlight Massachusetts farms and bring those fruits and vegetables to the forefront in our juices.
Buying local is a big part of what we do. We work with over 30 small farms, mostly in Massachusetts and Rhode Island, and almost all of those are family owned and operated and are pretty small businesses. So for us, supporting the small business economy is a huge part of what we do.
When I started, I was saying there were 5 of us, and now we have well over 100 employees, and so we are literally creating jobs. When it gets really busy, like that kitchen up there, right now there's 10 employees. I think by July it'll be 20, and there's just jobs that did not exist before.
In addition to 4 people on the management team, which is the 3 siblings and my boyfriend, we have 5 full-time employees and then a handful of part-time employees who work about 1 or 2 shifts per week.
Isn't it awesome?
At the moment, we have 4, our big team of 4, which hopefully, if we do well, will grow
There were, I think, 30 trucks last year. There are 56 trucks this year. We all feel like as a city of food trucks, we have something to prove, and we all just want to see each other do well so that the industry can keep growing.
So our next restaurant is going to be in the suburbs. That's totally new for us, and it's going to be in a strip mall next to Chipotle and Be Good.
This summer, we're going to be opening our brick and mortar in the Audubon Circle neighborhood. When the restaurant opens, we're going to be growing a lot, so we're really excited to add more people to our team.
Even when I was just making sandwiches on the truck, it was always like told to me, like, this is just the beginning. And so now I'm seeing how that was just the beginning. I like never really believed we would have a second truck. I never really thought the restaurant would happen. And here we are with 7 trucks and about to be 4 restaurants. And I'm in awe of it.